Greetings, one and all. I'm Eddie Mack, the voice of the CAW Champions League. Um, this is my first ever CAW Champions League Q&A session. A couple weeks ago, I asked you guys, the subscribers, and whoever else watches my show, to just toss me some questions, and I'll try and answer them for you as best as I possibly can. These will be my honest answers. Might offend somebody, I don't know. But anyway, here it goes. I'm going to take it in the order that they've come in. Earliest first and later ones later. Well, before I get to the questions that were asked, let me go ahead and get out of the way some of the most common questions I get asked about my show. First, and what seems to be by far the most common question I get is there a here it is. Let's try it again. Most common question I get asked: can my car join your league? Right now, the answer is no. At the moment, my roster is full. However, I am doing a CAW search this summer. Probably sometime after the next CPV Future Shot. Watch for the video. I will make a big old announcement about it and everything, so no one misses it. And I guess the second most common question I get is, what program do I use to do my shows? I use Sony Vegas 9. Only editing program I've used from the beginning. And I also use a DVD recorder to record the shows. Though the first 2 or 3 shows I used one of those capture device thingamajigs. Now on to the questions. D-Man Car Master. I think he has a colleague of his own, DCWR, I believe. Here are my questions. By the way, he first throws in this comment: CCL to me is more awesome than The Miz. It is great to see that kind of work put into a league. CCL is everything a great league needs: a great commentator, action, good superstars, and great storylines. That is high praise. Thank you. Especially saying anything is more awesome than The Miz, I will take that as high praise. Here are my questions. What do you think are some of the problems in WWE? What leagues encourage you to do CCL? And how many car shows do you watch? I will tackle them in reverse. I couldn't even tell you how many I watch, but there's plenty of them. Just off the top of my head: SCAW, ICCW, SMF, Slam and Jam, 5-Star Car Wrestling. I highly recommend you watch that, by the way. It's a good league. Goodness, I know I'm missing like between 5 and 10, and it's killing me. Let's see. Extreme Car Wrestling, that's another one. Wow. Too bad I didn't write these answers down, but XGWL is another. I watched TWF when it was around. MIW, Major Impact Wrestling, watched that sometimes. It just came back not so long ago, by the way. HSW is another one. I cannot name them all off the top of my head. If I ever get a moment to write them down, I will. What leagues encourage you to do CCL? Basically, most of the leagues I've mentioned. Plus, after watching past and present CAW for about 2.5 or 3 years, basically I've learned what to do and what not to do. I think I might as well take a shot at it. And the first question you asked was, what do you think are some of the problems in WWE? This is a question that probably will have to be answered by people way smarter than me, but I guess it kind of boils down to this. I don't think it's like the whole cause of the problem or anything. I'm 31. I'm not the demographic that WWE is looking for these days. Um, their key demographic seems to be the under 18 crowd, the crowd that would normally not watch a wrestling program, if you will. Basically, women and kids. You know, the demographics that were more or less ignored during the Attitude Era. Yet, even though it turned out to be the most successful era in the history of sports entertainment. And another problem, have you seen the price of their pay-per-views lately? Yeah. How about cutting them down? I mean, I don't like the economy is going to turn around anytime soon, I don't think. But, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not an economist. Brett Harvinator asks these questions. What do you use for your editing, like your card pictures and nameplates? Who is your favorite CAW and CCL in all of CAW? And do you think CCL will one day be the best call fed of them all? I will tackle these 1 to 3. I answered one already. Sony Vegas is what I use for my main editing programming. The backgrounds I use mostly are from a website called Movie Tools, and another site is stockfootageforfree.com. And that's pretty much how I made the like the card picks and the nameplates and all that. Who was my favorite CAW and CCL and all CAW? In my league, it's not close. Christy Montero. Probably the best call I've ever made. It's not close. By the way, if you have Xbox 360, it is available for download. You're welcome. All CAW, I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to think about that. And I know I'm kind of running up against it, which means it's going to be a second video I'm going to be working on. I kind of figured we'd get into a second video. Do you think CCL will one day be the best call better than them all? I'm gonna leave that up. I'm gonna leave it to the people to decide that. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just enjoy doing it. Call Reviewer 2010. 2 questions about my league. Don't mean to sound so selfish. The others are not. Do you watch WCL? If yes, what do you think about it? Those are the first 2 questions. How long do you plan to keep doing CCL? And will you continue to do CAW Titantrons? Alright, let me tackle 1 and 2. I do not watch WCL, so I can't form an opinion on it. Being a bit, I have quite the busy life, Besides, doing a CAW show, I'm also in school, and I do have a 9 to 5. I do have a 9 to 5 job, For the record, I'm going for my bachelor's degree in Information Sciences and Technology from Capital University. So there you go. How long do you plan to keep on doing CCL? As long as I enjoy it, as long as you enjoy it, which hopefully means for a while. And 4, will you continue to do CAW Titantrons? Yes. I'm actually working on one right now. Hopefully it will be done by the end of the week. Let's see. I'm going to skip over Prototype 400's questions because I'm running low on time. I'll put that in the next video. The VCW Wrestling. What is your favorite car show to watch besides CCL? Yeah, I think I'm gonna need it. I'm thinking I'm gonna need a few moments to think about that one too. In part 2, I won't answer that question because I will need a few moments to think about it. So anyway, stay tuned for part 2. That's coming up shortly.